to another video. Hope you're all doing well in this very bizarre time. I'm just about to head out on a ride. Currently in the UK we are on lockdown, but we are able to go out once a day to either go running or some kind of exercise, whether that's cycling or running, as it currently stands. So I'm going to go out and do a ride. But I have partnered with Strava, which is really amazing because I've used Strava for 5 years. If you don't follow me on Strava, there's a link below. Every single ride that I've done or run that I've actually, don't really put my runs on there, but every single ride that I have done is on there, so you can have a look at routes and stuff if you ever want to do that. But yeah, the reason that I'm doing it is because I want to show you a really interesting and fun new feature that Strava have got on their app. So let's show you how it works. Because basically, I'm going to go out and do maybe like 30k or something. And I guess at this time, this is a good way of you being able to kind of find new roads around you within like a set distance. You'll see what I mean. Let me just show you. So, and then what you're going to do is go onto the Explore. And then you're going to click on the new and improved, get personalised route suggestions powered by the community. Because this is the thing, this is what is really good about the Strava one, because there are other like route plotting apps and websites that you can use, is that Strava actually use our data. So basically picking up the best and most used roads and routes, basically using all our like ride data, I guess, to pick up really good routes. So Explore routes. So on this, you can pick, this is the one that I checked actually. So on this you can pick how far you want to go. So loads of options there. So I'm going to want to do about 30k. Any elevation, I want to do hilly. So give me the hilliest route you can give me. Let's have a look. Any surface, I want paved. So you can use paved surfaces where possible, and may include gravel roads, trails and rocky terrain. So there is an option to do that as well. But for today, I want paved because I'm going to go out on my summer Ribble Endurance SL because it is really nice weather. So that is what I'm going to do. Probably the one with the most climbing. So 465 meters in 35k. Let's pick that. Yeah, I think that one looks all right. So I'm going to head out in a sec. I'm going to take you along with me. One thing that I do want to say though, if you are going to go out, just take extra precautions, as in like checking that your bike is up to like good working standards. Basically just because I've been coming in and checking that my tyres and stuff, that they're not got any damage on them. I actually changed the rear tyre today because I had like a bit of a cut in one of them. I was like, it's not worth risking, so I've put a new tyre on. And yeah, just making sure your brakes and everything are working properly, because it's just going to minimise the chance of either having a mechanical or a crash. So that's what I want to do. I want to be responsible. So I'm going to head out now. Strava's done good. This is beautiful. So I'm literally just having 2 minutes. I thought I'd take my helmet off, get some sun on my head and on my face. But I want to tell you a very quick story. So basically when I first moved to Manchester, like 5 years ago, and I basically just started cycling then. When I moved here, I just didn't go. I wasn't very, I guess I was a little bit timid that I was about riding on the roads. I didn't really know where I was going. And I basically used to ride out from my house, up this big long hill, and then back. It's probably like 10k out, 10k back. And I feel like if I'd have had like the option to be able to use this Explore thing, I think it would have encouraged me a lot sooner. And it wasn't until I met Jay, who if you're an oldie viewer of my channel, you'll know who Jay is. If you don't, Jay's one of my very good friends now. We dated for a couple of years. But we're still good friends. We broke up. But he used to plot loads of good routes because he grew up around it. So he always used to like plot these amazing routes that he knew weren't going to be too much for me. And I feel like having this Explore function is like having your very own Jay, I guess, because it's based on the local riders and the roads that they use. So I just wish that I'd have had it back then. And so if you are new to cycling, I think it would be a really good way of you being able to you know, try new roads and obviously be able to see how much climbing there's going to be. Also, it will be so handy when we are actually able to travel again and go to new places. One of the questions that I get all the time is, like, how do you find routes when you go somewhere new? And generally it's a lot of Strava stalking, to be fair, looking at people that I know have been to that particular place, or looking at the routes that are already on there. So yeah, that is what is going to come in very handy. So it's a good way if you are just, you know, you go to Gran Canaria or Tenerife or Mallorca or anywhere like that. That's going to be a good way of doing that. And I also want to add in I did want to actually go and try this out in the Ribble Valley, because I ride a Ribble bike. So I felt like it would be good to go and do it in Ribble Valley, but obviously the whole lockdown happened, so that's not possible. So what I've decided to do is, when we are all able to ride as groups again, I'm gonna put on a group ride potentially from Ribble HQ, and plot a few routes using this explore thing in the Ribble Valley, and then I'm gonna let you choose which one that we do. So I just wanted to do like a nice positive meetup and have something for us all to look forward to. I will look forward to it, and knowing that's going to happen, it just makes me feel a little bit, I mean, even being out like for an hour or whatever today is just so nice. The weather is just so, I just feel like I'd been feeling like a little bit, I don't know, it's hard not to feel a little bit down, isn't it, when all this is going on? But actually being out today and just being able to ride and enjoy the sunshine and the views is just like, this is not forever, this is just temporary. So yeah, I'm gonna head back now and I will see you shortly. So I'm back from the ride, as you can tell by my lovely hair. So Strava have very kindly offered all of my lovely viewers 2 months free trial of Summit. So Summit is basically what their Strava Premium was. So it's like changed slightly, but it is their like premium, I guess, subscription. I've paid for Summit and like Premium since 2017, I think, for 2 reasons. The main reason is, well, not the main reason, but one of the reasons was because I really liked their extra data analysis for like power and stuff. That was one thing that I really liked. You can also get live segments, and then the other thing was, one of my friends was saying this to me, that he had paid for it. And I was like, oh, we'll just use the free one. He's like, no, because I really love Strava, and like I want it to like continue, and I want it to get bigger and better, so I want to like invest my money into it. I was like, oh, I quite like that, and that was why I paid for it back in 2017, and I've paid for it every year since. I think it's like 60 quid. It's not, they haven't, like I say, they have not like asked me to tell you any of this. Like, this is just personally what I think and why I've paid for it. So it's nice that we've been able to come together for this video. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed that. I hope you're all doing well. I am going to do some Instagram stories, like live, not Instagram stories, Instagram lives, just to get chatting to a lot of you, because I think people will be feeling very, I know I am feeling just a bit odd. It's just a bit of a strange time, isn't it? So let's all come together and just be the nice, supportive community that we are. So if you want to leave a nice, lovely, positive comment in the comments, that would be very lovely. And today, like, the weather was nice, and I was like, do you know what? As hard as it is or can be, for me, it's personally like, it's just a bit of an inconvenience. It's not like it's you know, affecting me like it is so many other people. So if I ever start feeling like a little bit like, oh, this is like hard, like, I remind myself that it's not hard at all. Like, it is just a bit of an inconvenience for me, and like, I think we have to remind ourselves of that. And the thing that I keep saying and I keep reminding myself is, this is temporary. This is not forever. This is not like, we're not going to have to live like this forever. It is just temporary. Just remind yourself of that. And once this is all been resolved and we're back to normal, we'll be able to ride our bikes, and I just cannot wait. I cannot wait for that group ride as well. That is happening. We will do that group ride. So yeah, I will see you next video.